Better Connecticut. You made it to Wednesday. The sun's been out. Yay, it's a good day. Hi, everyone. I'm Kara Sundlun. I'm here with my other half.
Yes, Dennis House in for Scott Henney today, who is under the weather. I saw him yesterday, Kara, as he was leaving for 20 Towns in Chester, and he was really not feeling well.
Yeah, that might have pushed him over the edge, but we hope he is doing what he should be doing, which is resting. We're sending you lots of love, Scott, and maybe he'll be back tomorrow, but he needs to get better.
Let's hope. Get better, Scott.
All right. So singer Britney Spears, the question is she ever going to perform again? Her manager is saying maybe not.
Yeah, she's not doing well at all. The woman who made those songs, Womanizer and Hit Me One More Time, Famous, is just not really doing well, mentally or physically.
So she was in residency, and then she had we all know that she was put into some sort of rehab facility just a little while ago. I guess things started to spiral when her dad wasn't doing well, and her manager says that a lot of her meds stopped working, and he just needs her to be completely healthy. And if that ever happens, great, but at the moment, I guess she needs everyone's good thoughts and prayers because she's not doing well.
Only 37 years old, not with her children anymore. So, after our show aired yesterday, we learned of the death of comedian Tim Conway, and he was just amazing.
Yeah. Oh, he was in so many things, and of course, best known for his role on the Burnett show, but he also voiced characters on SpongeBob, and he really is a multi-generational funny man. But Burnett actually reacted to this. We have a little bit of what she said. She's heartbroken. He was one in a million, not only as a brilliant comedian, but as a loving human being.
I love their little exchange, and I cherish the times we had together, both on the screen and off. He'll be in my heart forever. Of course, she played Mrs. Higgins, the secretary, and he would come out and tease her all the time. I remember this when I was a kid. It was a really great show.
Yeah. Vicki Lawrence also posted this on Instagram. Ooh, that was just a little shot of what's to come. All right, hysterical, crazy, bold, fearless, humble, kind, adorable, all synonyms for Tim Conway. I'm so lucky to have ever shared a stage with him. Harvey and Tim are together again. The Angels are laughing out loud tonight.
TV legend Bob Newhart posted this on Twitter. We lost one of the greatest today. Tim Conway may be the greatest ever. I will never forget it. An Emmy Awards when Harvey Korman won and Tim did not. Harvey went up to accept his award. Tim went up and stood right next to him and said, didn't say anything, not saying a word. Ginny and I will certainly miss him greatly. I know millennials are going to see him in a whole new light now as they watch it on DVD and YouTube and things like that.
He really was one of a kind. Yeah. Actors Melissa Gilbert and Timothy Busfield are actually in Connecticut tonight because they are screening their new film. It's called Guest Artist. They're going to be at the Bethel Cinema at 6 o'clock.
Busfield was in the show 30-something back in the late 1980s. God, was it that long ago? Wow. Yeah. He was also in the film Field of Dreams, another classic. Gilbert is best known for her role as Laura in Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, the two actually got married 6 years ago, and he's a teacher at my alma mater, University of Michigan, and they launched this production company called Grand River Productions, and that's after, of course, the Grand River in Michigan. But they're going to be here, and it's really, you get to meet them and see this awesome film. We are going to be doing an interview with them as well, so look out for that on a future episode of Better Connecticut.
Looking forward to that. All right, Jeff Daniels also a part of this as well.
Do you know who Joseph Harris is?
Was he in our class?
No, he's a playwright. And he's here right now.
Who told you about my little problem?
Your agent?
Former agent.
Oh, I didn't know.
Neither does she.
He's reading my play. Does he look bored to you? Don't worry about me, I can take it. I mean, criticize each other in the theater all the time. That's how we grow, through criticization.
There's a little bit of what you can see.
Yeah, Grand River Productions. Grand River, by the way, a giant river that runs through Grand Rapids, Michigan. You and I know that place pretty well.
Yes, and you sunk a car in there, but that's another story.
Story for another day.
On the way to a story, not for any bad reasons, okay? By the end of the day today, we're going to know what next year's TV season is going to look like here on CBS. That's because we have something called the Network Upfronts, and they kind of tell us everything. We don't really know, and the managers all go, and we find out what TV is going to look like.
Yeah, they present everything today which shows are back, which are not, the new shows are getting canceled, things like that. So it's going to be pretty fascinating.
We'll find out tomorrow if your favorite makes the cut. Actor Dax Shepard was recently spotted at the ABC Network Upfront, so it's already happened. And he'll be starring in a new series in the fall called Bless This Mess.
There's a great article online by Bloomberg right now about how Buick Roadmaster wagons are back in style. Everybody wants them. I think they've always been in style, but Dax Shepard owns one, and so I tweeted that article to him today. and he responded. So
There's
here's
your
what he
little
said.
exchange with Dax Shepard there.
I love my 94 Roadmaster. Jay Leno did a whole show on his Roadmaster one day. That's how much he loves them.
Okay, so Dennis is feeling very vindicated. But, you know, no, this was in Bloomberg News. You sent this to me. I was laughing.
Yeah.
There's us. Okay, we have our Roadmaster that we call her Ursula.
Yeah, we really love that car.
You found her from a funeral home. She only had 18,000 miles on her.
Yeah, not a hearse, but it was probably used to carry around flowers and, well.
That's what they told you.
I don't ask about the other questions, but.
But anyway, Roadmasters are cool. They say, where else can you get a Corvette engine in all that space? So I guess people are buying them again, is what the Bloomberg article says. You are now vindicated.
It's a great investment because they're still pretty cheap.